Hello everyone, I am Peppino here, and I'm back for another episode of Kerbal Space Program. And today, uh, we are taking the Kerbnik Deep Space 2, and we are really going to push the limits of this design as we attempt to put it in orbit around Jool, which is a planet much farther out than Duna, which we were able to put the Kerbnik Deep Space 1 orbiting around last time. So now we are going to try and put this one in orbit around Jool. So we're going to head to the map. We want to launch right where we are right now as the sun is rising. And we'll set Jool's orbit as a target. Now where is Jool? Okay, it's right there, which means we may have a chance of actually intersecting it somewhere around here, maybe? Let's hope, anyway. But, first things first, we gotta get this thing up into orbit and escape Kerbin's gravity. So here we go. The Kerbnik Deep Space 2 launching in 3, 2, 1. There's the launch. Everything looks successful so far. So, we're just going to wait for these solid fuel boosters to burn out. And then it's going to be a long journey. This is definitely going to be our longest mission yet. But hopefully it'll be a successful one and we can learn about Jool, see what it's like as a planet. So the solid fuel boosters are almost running out. Let's see here. And detach them very shortly. There's the sunrise about to happen. Alright, there are the solid fuel boosters. We'll drop those. And the sun is coming up any second now, probably over the horizon, which might look kind of cool. And then, after that, I am going to stop recording for a little while until we get farther out, because, again, it's going to take a while to escape Kerbin's gravity, and so I won't make you guys sit here and watch the whole thing. I will bring you back once we escape Kerbin's gravity. There is the sunrise. That does look kind of cool right there. Anyway, alright. I will bring you guys back in a little bit. Okay, so here's our apoapsis. It's rising. Hopefully the moon doesn't get in the way. It looks like it should be gone by the time we get there. Alright, here we go. We should be leaving Kerbin's gravity. There we go. Now we gotta get our sun apoapsis up very high. It's gonna take a while. We gotta get it out to around the orbit of Jool. So here we go. We gotta get to 66. We're at 33, so we're halfway out. Hopefully we have enough fuel for this. It looks like we should. What happened there? Moon encounter. Hopefully that doesn't screw anything up, like I said. It shouldn't, but I guess you never know. Yeah, that could be a problem. Oh, there we go, we went way farther than we actually need to go. Because of the moon there kind of messing things up. So that's gonna hurt our fuel efficiency. But let's get outside of Kerbin's gravity there. Oh, what? What? It turned purple, which means an encounter. Ah, there's our closest approach. So, what I want to do, now that I'm out past the moon and I can, what I'm going to do is burn in reverse and bring this down for sure, because that was way too far, but we had no way of knowing that with the moon blocking it. But if I could bring this down close enough for an encounter, that would be perfect if we were able to encounter it right there. I don't know if that's going to be possible or if the orbits are too far off. But either way, then we'll try for another encounter when we get around there. So, either way, we're going to have to slow down quite a bit and not go that far out, because that's really, really far, and we don't need that. We don't want to escape the solar system either. Not yet. There's Elu, which is the only thing that's out farther than Jool, but we'll worry about that later. For right now, I'm still trying to turn myself around. And we're slowly making our way there. The inner planets are Eve and Moho, which we could try put satellites around in the future. There's Duna, obviously. Dress, which is a very, very small planet. Same with Elu, they're really small. I don't know anything else about them other than that, really. So, now we're going to try get to Jool, which is a very large planet. It's a gas giant. And we're going to try and study it a little bit. So, if I start my burn, what if we could get right over here? Our closest approach is going down, but we gotta see if it'll go down enough. Oh, stop. Yes, we got an encounter with Jool already. On the first swing around. That's absolutely perfect. And we can bring our Jool periapsis down already. And let's see here. I don't know what happened, but our Jool escape is gone. Hopefully that doesn't mean we would crash into it. Oh no, there, our Jool escape's still there. It just disappeared from where my mouse was. So let's bring our periapsis down as much as possible. Still coming down. So that's good. Still coming down even more. And alright, there we go. Stop. That means it's going up now. Or it's going up. That means it's time to stop. And now we're just gonna have to warp time. Whoop, what happened? How did no? How is? Alright. I'm gonna hope that the encounter stays there. I'm not sure why it wouldn't. It didn't for a second. But either way, it looks like it's gonna stay there. It's a fairly decent encounter. And then once we get there, we'll worry about slowing ourselves down enough to get in orbit. So yeah, like I said, we're going to warp time here because it's going to take quite a while for us to get there. This mission is going to be around a year long, and this is as short as the mission could possibly be, basically, because we had the perfect timing for a mission to Jool, because of where it started in comparison to Kerbin. So, this was the perfect time. Everything lined up right. And now we are in line for a Jool encounter in 130 days. I'll have time still warped, and I'll bring you back when we get closer. Okay, we are 17 days away and counting. And that's from our encounter. We're still 17 away from our periapsis, 4 away from our encounter. And there we go. Alright, so now I'm going to set Jool as a target again. Alright, that's fine. We want to thrust in this direction to bring our periapsis down. And we can go right here. This way it should bring it down a lot. Alright. So we're bringing our periapsis down a lot and trying to extend this to get in orbit. Alright, there goes that stage of rockets, so we'll launch our final stage now. And that's spinning quite a bit. We don't want that. So I want to get it back on track here. We'll just make a full revolution. And then we'll stop it right here. Right there. Alright. Now we gotta hope we have enough fuel to get in orbit. I would think we do. We've got a pretty good amount left. So, that should be good. We're slowing down pretty substantially here. And our Jool escape is lengthening. So now, just keep bringing this in. Our periapsis in. Let's turn this way a bit. And go right there. And we're just going to keep this burn going for a while to bring our periapsis down pretty close to Jool. I don't want to get too close though. So we'll stop at a few 100,000. Just because I don't know how big Jool's atmosphere actually is. So let's go to around 500,000. I know Jool has an atmosphere, but I don't know how big it is. So, here we go. Stop right around here. And then we'll get to our periapsis. And once we get down there, let's take a look at the planet. The sun is very small as we're very far away. Alright, now where is Jool? I always have trouble finding these. Alright, well, where's the sun? Sun is there. So Jool should be around here. I'm not seeing it. Hold on. Either way, we'll look at it in a second. I gotta fix this orbit here. There's Jool, right down there. That green thing. So, now what I want to do is be slowing myself down